Good evening, Belize. It's Tuesday and you're tuned into News 5. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us. Here's what's making headlines tonight. A tragic story out of Belize City. A 15-year-old boy is gunned down while riding home to care for his paraplegic mother. Plus, the debate heats up over an alleged illegal customs stop and search that went viral this weekend. Senior Counsel Lisa Showman weighs in. We'll also take you inside Belize Water Services after last week's E. coli scare. And in Culture Tuesday, we're serving up the sweet story behind Belize's beloved black cake. Finally, much-needed road work on Iguana Street comes with an unexpected twist. One resident's home collapses. All this and more after the break. Stay with us. News 5 starts now.
Shell V-Power flows through your engine. Confidence flows through you. Choose the fuel that 100% cleans critical engine parts and keeps your engine performing like new.
Good evening and welcome back. Tragedy struck Lake Independence Monday night when 15-year-old Eric Reyes was shot and killed just steps from his home. The teen collapsed on Park Street after a lone gunman opened fire. Another painful reminder of the grip gun violence has on Belize City. Police say they're following every lead to find the shooter, while offering condolences to a family already facing hardship. Reyes wasn't in school and lived with his paralyzed mother. News 5's Paul Lopez has the story.
A 15-year-old Belize City resident is the latest victim of homicide. Eric Reyes was riding his bicycle along Park Street in Lake Independence when a gunman opened fire in his direction. He collapsed just steps from his home, where he took his last breath. Today, a pile of sand covers the blood stains on a street filled with his childhood memories. Police have launched an investigation.
The ongoing investigation commenced on Monday, December 1st, 2025, at approximately 10:10 p.m. when officers who were on patrol in the St. Martin's area were alerted to the sounds of shots being fired. These officers proceeded to the direction where they heard the shots being fired, and they were further advised by personnel of the police control room of the exact scene of the shooting incident. Upon the arrival of the responding officers, they observed the motionless body of the young Mr. Reyes, which exhibited apparent gunshot wounds. What the ongoing investigation has disclosed so far is that Reyes was riding his bicycle on Park Street when he was accosted by an unknown individual who fired the shots that fatally wounded him.
Doctors at the Carl Huchner Memorial Hospital pronounced him dead on arrival. News 5 understands that Reyes was not attending school in recent years. He lived with his paralyzed mother, who did everything she could to care for him. According to police, Reyes was not involved in any gang activities.
Often stated phrase that I like to listen to or like to take into consideration is the one that says the hallmark of a society or the greatness of a society is determined by how they treat their elderly and the young, who are both categories of persons who are considered vulnerable. What we have seen over the past few days are incidents that involve persons who fall directly into these categories. In terms of the shooting death of Mr. Miles, 61 years old, though he was very agile and he was out there, he was a person who was up in age. And now we also see the shooting of the very young 15-year-old Mr. Reyes. The department remains resolute in its commitment to fighting crime, and we often and have to continue to imploring members of the general public to cooperate with us.
Reyes' murder is a heartbreaking loss, a young life cut short by the gun violence gripping Belize City. The Belize Police Department extended condolences to the family and assured the public it's committed to using every resource to bring the killer to justice. But there's one glaring detail we can't ignore. Only recently, police stepped up patrols in the area with backup from Belize Defense Force personnel.
Though we try our best in ensuring that all areas are covered and those areas that are deemed more high risk are covered, we cannot cover every square inch of the area. But what I can say is that the same effort that was placed in terms of ensuring that persons were on the ground, we will match it with the investigative actions that are taken to bring the person responsible to justice.
This incident happened around 10 o'clock in the night, and this is a minor, this is a 15-year-old child out on the street.
What we have learned in the course of this investigation is that the young Mr. Reyes lives in a unique circumstance where his mother is said to be a paraplegic, and he resides with her as well as a sibling. So maybe because of the situation that he's confronted with, the supervision is not as optimal as it is desired to be. We also know that though his father does not reside with him, he does assist with the family. But the general takeaway, generally in terms of minors being out on the street or anybody being out on the street, we don't want to create a state of panic or a state of concern. But if it is that you do not have any need to be out on the street, do not do so. But we also ask that persons who are out on the street to be their brother's keeper and report any suspicious activity that they see.
Investigators are yet to establish a motive. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.
In the wake of Eric Reyes' tragic murder and rising concerns about crime, police are stepping up their game this holiday season. The department has boosted street patrols by pulling officers from behind desks and putting them back on the front lines, aiming to keep Belizeans safe and send a strong message to offenders. While investigators haven't linked recent incidents, the spike in violence has prompted these strategic moves to ensure families can celebrate Christmas in peace.
The police department has already commenced its anti-crime operation, and we have taken persons who were traditionally in the administrative roles to put more persons in the street in the hopes that this serves the deterrence purpose that it is intended to serve. We have also devised some operational strategic plans, which we will be seeing over the days and weeks to come, because as we know, as the year is winding down, these incidents, whether it's property crime or as the trend is suggesting now, an increase in criminal activity, though no nexus has been established between all these incidents, it is certainly a cause for concern, and we certainly want the Belizean populace to feel comfortable and secure while celebrating the Christmas season.
It's been 2 months since a shocking double murder rocked Hattieville, and today the man accused of pulling the trigger was back in court. 25-year-old Orvin Justin Williams, a police officer and the son of a retired cop, made his second appearance before a magistrate in Belize City. He's charged with killing his ex-mother-in-law, 57-year-old Paula Belial, and her twin brother, Paul Esquiliano, on September 15th. Investigators say the siblings were at a home on Isigeri Boulevard when a gunman drove up, walked onto the property, and opened fire before speeding off in a rental vehicle later found in Belize City. Paula died on the way to the KHMH while her brother was pronounced dead at the scene. Police recovered 5 9mm shells and reviewed surveillance footage, which helped identify Williams as the suspect. He was first detained 2 weeks after the murders, but released when he refused to cooperate. A week later, new evidence led to his rearrest. Williams has since been charged with 2 counts of murder. This case has drawn attention because Williams comes from a respected law enforcement family. His father is a retired officer, and 2 of his brothers are serving in the department. His next court date is set for January 12, 2026. Former High Court Judge, Senior Counsel Lisa Showman is weighing in on the growing legal dispute surrounding the authority of customs officers to man a checkpoint and stop and search motorists. The dispute stems from a News 5 report that highlighted the experience of attorney Tiffany Cadle, who, on Sunday evening, refused to allow customs officers to search her vehicle. Cadle contended that the officers have no authority to man a checkpoint without support from police officers, and that they also have no authority to conduct a search on her vehicle without reasonable suspicion. Today, Showman took to Facebook to emphasize the fact that law enforcement officers must have reasonable suspicion to stop and search someone. Showman referenced the Greg Nunes and Brighton Codd versus the Attorney General of Belize and Commissioner of Police claim. She highlighted the fact that the court ruled that police acted illegally when they stopped and searched Nunes and Codd without any probable cause and found the actions of the police to be arbitrary, oppressive, and unconstitutional because they violated the claimant's rights to personal liberty and freedom of movement protected under the Belize Constitution. Showman contends that this landmark decision reinforced the constitutional principle that individuals in Belize are protected from arbitrary search or entry by the state. She called for an end to the personal name calling and bashing of a young lawyer who she says may have a really good legal point. Coming up, BWS opens doors to media amid water safety concerns.
Guys, somebody thief Christmas! Open your eyes, streets gone too. Somebody call police, call Coast Guard, BDF, Santa.
This could be the biggest story of the year.
Guys, we need headlines. What about no Christmas tree? Big problem.
I hope we never thief the security footage as well.
How we want to sell Christmas packages with no Christmas?
The thief Christmas.
What? I hope they never Grinch.
It is the Grinch.
Make him look dangerous but Christmassy. Okay, posting now.
We need the eye in the sky.
Okay guys, prompter is loaded.
Ready to go live.
In 3, 2, 1.
Christmas has been stolen by none other than the Grinch.
Eyewitnesses saw him struggling, carrying all that Christmas decorations. He couldn't have got.
Excuse me, Paul. I'm being told we have a sighting of this green menace in our backyard.
We got him green-handed.
At GBM, not even the Grinch could cancel Christmas.
This past year, we have enjoyed creating moments to bring you and your families together. And this holiday season, we wish you and your families even more togetherness, with moments filled with love, laughter, and joy. We wish you a Merry Christmas and much success in the new year from all of us here at GBM.
Let's go see Grandma! Let's go see Grandma! Merry Christmas, Grandma. We got you some presents.
Merry Christmas, Grandma. We brought you some presents.
Here you go.
Hi, Dad. So, how has she been?
Darling, she has some moments. Some days good, some days bad. Some days she recognizes me, some days she doesn't. But you know what? Love is not forgotten. Love is always there. Always.
That's so true, Dad. You know, maybe it's time for one of those good moments, one of those good days. Hi, Mom. Let's go for a ride. Come. Let's go for a ride, Mom. Come. All right, watch your step, Mommy. Watch your step. All right, take your time. Mom, this is where you grew up. Remember? You used to tell us about playing hopscotch in the yard. See, Mom, now we're coming up to the famous swing bridge. You said Dad used to walk his bike across here with you. Yes, you remember? And look, we're in town now. And we're coming up to your old job, Mom. Now it's called the Lee's Bank. You remember?
Oh, John used to wait for me every day after work.
Oh, Casey. You're remembering. Remember, Mommy? You and Daddy got married here.
Oh, yes. Oh, I was so nervous that day. Oh, it was the happiest day of my life. The first time I saw John, I knew he was the one.
Aww. There you are, Mom.
We better head home. John is all alone with the children.
Yes, let's go.
John!
Mary! Merry Christmas, my love. Merry Christmas. go inside, darling. Let's go inside. Merry Christmas, my love. Merry Christmas.
The Community Baboon Sanctuary presents the first ever Belize River Valley Farmers and Commerce Market Day. Come get your agricultural products fresh from the farm. Christmas turkey, duck, local chicken, dress and live, fresh meats. However you want them, just ask. We have them. And if you think that we're done, we're far from done. We have cultural items on sale and on display. Get your kiss, your fly brush, coconut boy, stretch me guts, music, and much more. It's a family affair, so have no fear. Let's make this big. You see, you, where they listen, you want to bring your granny, bring your grandpa, bring everybody. Adults, only $3. Kids, only $1. So, let's make it a date and don't be late. Saturday, December 13th, starting at 9 a.m. The Belize River Valley Farmers and Commerce Market Day. This event is in partnership with Honorable Marconi Layard, WCX, UB, ERI, Bell River Village Council, NICH, BTB, Forestry Department, Ministry of Agriculture, and the Community Baboon Wildlife Sanctuary.
I feel so very proud that I can sing out loud. Belize are the best place.
Belize, it's that time again. GST free weekends are back on December 6th, 7th, 20th, and 21st. Just in time for big savings for Christmas. On these weekends, most local retail goods will be GST free at checkout. That includes frequently bought standard rated goods such as furniture, appliances, electronics, clothing and footwear, Christmas decorations, curtains, rugs, Marley, toys, and grocery items like seasonings, mixed essences, mixed fruits, and soft drinks. Everything you need to make your December more affordable. And good news for the holiday cooks. Picnic shoulder ham, smoked ham leg, and imported turkey are 0 rated all December long. And before you leave the store, always take a quick look at your receipt. You should see the GST removed or discounted automatically. So that means more savings and more room in your Christmas budget. So Belize, let's shop smart this Christmas season. December 6th, 7th, 20th, and 21st.
Following the release of alarming data from the Statistical Institute of Belize's Mix 7 survey, which raised alarm on the safety of Belize's drinking water and complaints of wastewater leakage in Belmopan City. Belize Water Services is taking a hands-on approach to reassure the nation that our water is safe and its facilities and systems are top-notch. This morning, BWS opened its doors to the media for a full-scale tour of its operations in the Belmopan and the Belize district. News 5's Shane Williams was there and has this report.
Belize Water Services opened its doors to the media for an inside look at how your water is treated. Chief Operations Officer Sanjay Kashwani led journalists on a guided tour of 2 key facilities, the Belmopan Wastewater Treatment Plant and the Double Run Water Treatment Plant in Sandhill. The utility company is tackling growing concerns about wastewater leaks in Belmopan and to give the public a transparent view of what happens before water reaches your tap. BWS says showing these processes firsthand is critical right now, especially as questions about water safety continue to surface.
Few weeks back, SIB had some online interviews with the media house, and that has raised a lot of question about our water treatment plant and water treatment itself and the quality of water. So by inviting media, we wanted media to first-hand see how we treat water, how we produce water, and what quality standards we follow and how we check our water.
And to see for himself, Belmopan Mayor Pablo Kawich joined the tour at the wastewater treatment facility and the Bullfrog lift station because residents from that area of the city and the outskirts near the sewer ponds have been complaining about a pungent sewer odor.
And few weeks back we had issue at Bullfrog station in terms of pipeline itself that was broken by British High Commission, and subsequent to that it was broken by Mexican Embassy. Hence, that station we needed to turn off the pump. The pumps are working as you have seen by yourself.
Fixing one busted sewer pipe in Bullfrog cost nearly $300,000, 4 jackhammers and 500 feet of pipe. The problem is that Belmopan's pipelines are over 50 years old. They are made of asbestos cement from the 70s and they weren't built for today's concrete jungle. Replacing the entire wastewater system would take a massive upgrade, with a price tag of about $100 million to properly move effluent to the new treatment facility.
So in Belmopan, like I said, the system was built in 1970s. After that, we have maintained or upgraded all the pumping stations. There are 4 sewer stations. We upgraded all of them. You're looking at minimum $1 million to $2 million investment just on the sewer stations. And at the plant, pre-COVID, we invested about $10 million.
Roberto Torres, BWS's water and wastewater manager in Belmopan, walked us through how the plant treats effluent from nearly 8,000 homes. Wastewater spends 37 days moving through 4 ponds, starting in an anaerobic pond where bacteria break down waste without oxygen. It then moves to a facultative pond for 8 more days using both aerobic and anaerobic layers. Finally, it reaches a maturation pond where sunlight and oxygen disinfect the water before UV treatment sends it safely into the Belize River.
You guys walk through the entire plant with no smell of sewer. As the water comes into our treatment plant, immediately it starts the treatment process before we release it back safely into the environment.
After treatment, the water flows back into the Belize River, part of the cycle that eventually reaches consumers. For Belize City and rural areas, BWS draws water at the Double Run plant in Sand Hill. Responding to concerns from the Mix 7 survey, engineers walked journalists through every step, from raw intake to flocculation, filtration, and disinfection. Inside the lab, technicians showed how they test chlorine levels and check for contaminants daily to meet national standards. District Manager Reina Gonzalez says the team takes pride in delivering safe, high-quality water.
We have two lines. One is a 14-inch, which is the distribution line that takes the water directly to our customers from the Biscayne village all the way into the city by the Palote area. Right? And then we have also our 24 transmission line that takes water into the storage tanks at our headquarters, which we label as our south side area, and at the Wilson Street storage area as well. From there on, the water is distributed to our Belize City, and the south side covers all the way to 8 miles. And we stand behind our results, we stand behind our product, and we definitely stand behind the fact that our priority is the health and safety of our customers and our consumers. And BWS dedicates a lot of resources to ensure that we do not compromise the health and safety of any of our customers.
By opening its facilities to the media, BWS says it hopes Belizeans can better understand the systems that keep water clean and wastewater under control, and why sometimes upgrades and repairs are unavoidable to maintain those standards. BWS says additional upgrades across both water and wastewater networks are scheduled for next year. Shane Williams reporting for News 5.
A major upgrade is coming to Belize City's wastewater system. One the Belize Water Services says will transform how the city treats, filters, and reuses its wastewater. Currently treated effluent is naturally filtered through mangroves in the dikes area before reaching the sea. But COO Sanjay Kashwani says a new system will raise Belize City to Belmopan's upgraded standard, adding advanced treatment, natural filtration, and even the potential for full water reuse in a circular economy.
After all the treatment is done and the process is done, we basically the effluent goes through the mangroves that are there, and the mangroves provide an additional filter. I mean, our wastewater effluents are tested monthly, but they go through this series of mangroves which provide an additional means of filtering that water before it reaches its final destination, which is the Caribbean Sea.
They have managed to obtain about $10 million grant from World Bank through Government of Belize. So it goes to Government of Belize, World Bank, and board, and our chairman. With that grant, as recently we have visited the Belmopan wastewater treatment plant, idea is to upgrade the Belicity plant to that level and complete the full circular economy. So at Belmopan plant, you notice we use the dry sludge for fertilizer purpose. But we let go all the water back to the river after tertiary treatment once it meets a DOE standard. Our idea is to see if we can use that water for irrigation purpose or anything in Belicity. So it completes the full circle of circular economy, and we get the value out of that as well. Because right now we are just putting back into the river. So that's a plan with the Belicity. You are looking at within 3 to 4 years' time that project's to be completed.
As the year winds down, Belmopan City Council is gearing up for its final meeting this Thursday, a chance to look back at wins and challenges. The council says it's made big strides in services and community engagement, but turning a profit is still out of reach. So what's holding them back? Mayor Pablo Kowich points to one major hurdle: getting residents to pay their taxes. Here's what he had to say about the city's performance and that ongoing challenge.
Profits are not really realistic. So the answer to that is no. We couldn't turn out a profit. But in terms of success within the city administration, I would say definitely yes. We believe that this year was a very good year for the Belmopan City Council. We managed to improve, in my personal view, a lot of the services that we offer, a lot of the way how we're trying to collaborate with the residents. We're hoping that next year a lot of these movements will be visible, because some of the things are not visible as yet. Everything takes a little bit of time to show itself. So I do believe we did have a successful year, but not financially wise. We do have many residents who are still not paying their taxes. I must say the performance in compliance has improved a bit, but it's still not to a sustainable level where you can say, okay, people are complying.
After the break, why black cake is the heart of a Belizean Christmas. But first, here's the latest weather update from the Belize Met Service.
Hi, I'm Robin. I'm a nutritionist at the Ministry of Health. Join me as we shop healthy options for breakfast. Oats is high in protein and fiber. It can help with weight loss, lowering blood sugar and digestion. Cinnamon can help with weight loss and improve blood sugar levels, while nutmeg can soothe indigestion and improve circulation. Feel free to add these to your oatmeal as they boost flavor. Milk is high in calcium and vitamin D, which is good for bones and teeth. Low-fat milk has 25% less fat, while skim milk has 5% less fat. Tuna is high in omega-3 fat and vitamin D, which is good for bone and heart health. Choose tuna in water over tuna in oil.
Belizeans use their creativity to bring ideas to life in the form of music, art, inventions, designs, and brands. These creations of the mind not only express who we are, but also shape the future of our communities and our country.
Intellectual property, or IP, is about protecting your creative ideas. At the Belize Intellectual Property Office, we administer 4 main types of IP protection. Patents that protect inventions, new machines, and new processes. Copyright, which protects works like art, music, writings, and movies. Trademarks that offer protection for business names, logos, and slogans, and industrial designs that protect the aesthetic appearance of a product. Applying to register your IP with Belaipo gives you legal protection over what you created. This means that once registered, no one can copy or use your idea without your permission. Registering helps innovators like yourself thrive and supports fair competition. Your protection starts from the day you file your application. While your certificate is being examined and published, your rights are already in effect.
Using someone else's design, logo, or content without permission isn't just unfair, it's against the law. Even international IP are protected in Belize and vice versa.
Enforcing your rights helps protect your work if someone copies or misuses it. You can enforce your rights by sending written warnings, taking legal action, or even asking customs to stop the importation of fake products. Intellectual property protects Belizean creativity and innovation. Learn more about IP with Belaipo and protect your creations.
This Christmas, live easy with DigiWallet. We're giving away over $100,000 in prizes and giveaways with over 200 winners across Belize. And getting entries is easy. Every $10 plus DigiWallet usage equals 1 entry. Top up, send and receive money, buy Bolito, shop and pay, and more. Earn even more entries when you buy a device from Digi or Cellular World. Sign up for a Digi One bundle. Make the switch to Digi and more. Live easy with DigiWallet this Christmas.
This Christmas, get into the joy with Uno. Imagine winning a shiny motorcycle, a brand new TV, a brand new fan, or grocery coupons to make your holiday shopping easier. The surprises keep coming. All you have to do is visit Uno, and for every $25 on fuel, you'll get a coupon. Fill out and participate. Get 1 coupon for each quart of Uno lubricants or 2 for a gallon. Visit your nearest Uno gas station today. Fill your tank and drive into Christmas cheer with Uno. Uno gas stations.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. Belize Electricity Limited. We continue to serve you.
You see, the thing with me is that I just like my freedom, and when it comes to things like that, I just don't like feel tied down.
You think I don't know, but like my granny said, every part of the cover.
Well, I could say, I just do the runs, but one thing I could tell you, you can't deny one good connection.
Why get tied down? With Smart Supercharged prepaid plans, you get all the postpaid perks you love, but with no contracts. Just pay up front for your talk, text, and data package and enjoy total freedom for up to 30 days and starting as low as $35. That's right. No commitments for less than $1.25 per day. Just simple, flexible plans that keep you connected your way. Because with Smart, you call the shots. Dial 7526 or star 100#. Use the Smart app or visit a Smart prepaid agent to supercharge your connectivity today. Smart, bringing people together.
In Belize, Christmas isn't complete without the rich, flavorful tradition of black cake, a seasonal staple that has been passed down for generations. From soaking fruits months ahead to mastering the butter and sugar blend, local bakers like Jacqueline Banks and Aisha Robinson are keeping this beloved tradition alive. For them, black cake is more than dessert. It is a symbol of togetherness and cultural pride, blending time-honored techniques with personal passion. News 5's Paul Lopez tells us more in tonight's edition of Culture Tuesday.
In Belize, black cake is a Christmas treat as much as it is a piece of our history. This rich rum-soaked dessert has roots in British plum pudding, brought here during colonial times, and over the decades, Belizeans have made it their own. Today it's a symbol of family, celebration, and cultural pride, baked with love and share during the holidays. Jacqueline Banks spends much of December in the kitchen baking this beloved holiday treat. Her passion for baking started early. She fondly remembers helping her aunt as a child. Today that love has grown into a family business, which she now runs alongside her daughter.
Well, basically that's like tradition. That's like tradition, because I grew up, I see my auntie the bake cake, and she was a full-time teacher, Miss Kathleen Hope. So I was there around the look. They're not the teacher, but they observe. You know, I did there around the look and thing. And I just say, this is enough for me, this is a whole lot of work. Because remember back in the days, no Google never there. Yeah. You know? So that like, you just have to Sunday where you love. So I just grease the pan there and they look wrong and they watch and say, oh, that's how this goes, so this goes. Never know that one day I may do the same thing.
Interestingly, this annual tradition of baking black cake for the household also sparked an interest in Aisha Robinson. She learned by observing relatives in the kitchen and later launched Kai's Creamy Creation after honing her skills in school.
I think with black fruit cake, there's an art to it. Like you have to know exactly what you're doing and choose the right ingredients so that you don't have that overly power, bitterness, and just the right black and the selections in the fruits that you use. Definitely you mix fruits, your cherries, your prunes, soak in. I think it doesn't even matter what the ingredients you use in terms of fruits, it's the process. Soaking of fruits is more important to me. For me, I soak my fruits from the beginning of the year, from like I have fruit soaked from last year that I'm using this year.
In Belize, this Sikafis is a one-stop shop for black cake essentials. Everything from pecans and walnuts to mixed fruits and cherries. And don't forget the secret weapon, the coloring that gives black cake its signature look. Sikafis says theirs is the best. The family-run business, around since 1936, has raised prices slightly this season to keep up with rising costs. Still, will there be enough to meet demand? Meanwhile, baker Jacqueline Banks sources her ingredients elsewhere and has her process down to a science.
With all black cakes, including all cakes, the most important part is your foundation. When you say foundation, that's your basic. You know, the sugar and the butter. You know, that's your foundation. You have to cream that right. You have to cream that right before you add anything else. Whatever they come after, the egg, the flour, whatever, that have to cream right. And black cake, like one state, because that have its own structure, its own process, you know, different from the white cake altogether. So no, and you have to measure your thing, everything have to measure. Because the measurement important, as I say, you have to balance. If you not balance, you want to taste beaucoup.
Beaucoup? What the beaucoup?
But it not taste good and it don't look good and it not taste good.
Though they come from two different backgrounds, Aisha Robinson shares Banks' passion and beliefs about keeping the black cake tradition alive. And Robinson is undoubtedly doing something right. In 2024, she beat out 60 competitors to win the title of Best Black Cake of the Year.
Black cake symbolizes togetherness. I mean, everything come together in a black cake. I really think that the one of the major thing where thing like if the community would have come together the way how the ingredients come together in a black cake, I think we'd have a better society.
So one thing remains certain, the black cake tradition lives on, embraced by young and more experienced bakers, all working to keep the culture alive. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.
When we return, Lotteries Committee cracks down on unregistered raffles.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light. While we're dancing around the Christmas tree. Hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door. Lovely songs we all heard before. As they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Oh, a Merry Christmas Day. We're chasing.
This Christmas, live easy with DigiWallet. We're giving away over $100,000 in prizes and giveaways with over 200 winners across Belize. And getting entries is easy. Every $10 plus DigiWallet usage equals one entry. Top up, send and receive money, buy Bolito, shop and pay, and more. Earn even more entries when you buy a device from Digi or Cellular World. Sign up for a Digi One bundle. Make the switch to Digi and more. Live easy with DigiWallet this Christmas.
Welcome to Benny's, your #1 store. Get fantastic discounts, massive deals, falling prices, and more. From A to Z, we've got what you need for all your building, hardware, and construction guaranteed. High quality appliance, paints, plumbings, tiles, electrical sinks and faucets in a variety of styles. Benny's Hardware, the best place to be, with brand names like Delta, Sankey, and Milwaukee. Need to freshen up your home? We have paints galore. BH, Texturelight, and Benjamin Moore. Hammers, grinders, saws. In tools, we've got the best. Power drills and wrenches to ace any test. With Benny's on your side, you will surely succeed. From home goods to gym equipment, we've got everything you need. Light bulbs, fixtures, cabinets, drywall. Benny's has got it all for any project, big or small. So don't waste any precious time. Make Benny's your destination. Earn B-Bucks and win $10,000 with Benny's Homecation. So visit Benny's for some holiday cheer. As we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!
It's celebration time! Greater Belize Media is turning 34 years strong. That's 34 years of bringing you the news you trust, the shows you love, and the stories that bring us together. So you know what that means. It's time for...
Give me five, give me five, give me five!
The countdown begins on December 1st, ending with a bang on December 5th. Tune in nightly at 7:30 for your chance to win amazing prizes. fill out your coupons and return them for just 25 cents each. Now even easier with DigiWallet and eCash. So join the fun, feel the energy, and remember,
you do not say hello, you do not say you do not say hola, you do not say what it go on. It's only Gimme 5 that allows you to
Give me
win.
5, give me 5, give me 5.
You see, the thing with me is that I just like my freedom, and when it comes to things like that, I just don't like feel tied down.
You think I don't know, but like my girl is saying, every pot have their cover.
Well, I could say, I just do the runs. But one thing I could tell you, you can't deny one good connection.
Why get tied down? With Smart Supercharge prepaid plans, you get all the postpaid perks you love, but with no contracts. Just pay up front for your talk, text, and data package and enjoy total freedom for up to 30 days and starting as low as $35. That's right, no commitments for less than $1.25 per day. Just simple, flexible plans that keep you connected your way. Because with Smart, you call the shots. Dial 7526 or star 100#. Use the Smart app or visit a Smart prepaid agent to supercharge your connectivity today. Smart, bringing people together.
Former Police Commissioner Chester Williams is prompting speculation after cyberbullying charges against Nicole Gilda McDonald were tossed out of court last Friday. Williams is now questioning whether a police officer might have been working behind the scenes with the accused. In March, 37-year-old McDonald was accused of using a computer system to spread false statements aimed at harming Williams. The allegations stemmed from comments she posted on Facebook about Scheinbauer's claim of a narco state. At the time, McDonald was employed as a matron with the Ute Cadet Corps, but the case turned her life upside down. She spent 4 nights in detention, made countless trips to court, and eventually lost her job. McDonald says the case was adjourned 16 times before she was finally acquitted. Williams, on the other hand, says he's baffled by the outcome. According to him, he was never even called to testify. So how did the charge disappear? That's the question he's still asking.
It's been a stressful process. I've been at court 17 times and the defendant did not show up. I lost everything, including my savings. I should have done surgery 3 weeks prior to the date I got charged. I was detained 5 days, denied my medication that I was on, denied me pad, denied me food, and denied me water. 5 days, it's an injustice to me now. I lost everything, including my job. I wasn't convicted. I was just charged. And it's not only me, one in Belize, that was commenting on Scheinbauer posts. A lot of people was commenting, and I was the only one that got singled out.
Since you've had time to probably look into it, the cyberbullying case, you were not called to testify.
Mm-hmm. I've still not yet been called. I still don't know nothing.
Is that something concerning, that a case like that could just fall through?
I wonder if there's a conspiracy between her and the police. I don't know.
The Lotteries Committee is reminding the public that all raffles must be registered under the Lotteries Control Act, even those organized as holiday giveaways. According to the recent advisory, the regulation is designed to protect consumers from fraudulent schemes and ensure transparency. While raffles with prizes valued below $500 will not incur a licensing fee, organizers are still required to register their activity with the committee. For prizes exceeding that threshold, a 5% tax applies based on the prize's value, not the number of tickets sold. We spoke with the Secretary of the Lotteries Committee, Lewin Samuels.
This regulation is created for people, companies, individuals who want to do maybe a Christmas cheer, who want to give back to their consumers, but at the same time they need to be legal, they need to register the activity. Reasons behind that is basically for the consumer protection. Your raffle is not registered with the Lotteries Committee, and time you would hear a person say, I had won a raffle but I have not collected my prize. What protection do you have if this company or individual did not register the raffles with the Lotteries Committee? So basically it's a good thing, but at the same time people are unaware, companies are unaware of this law that existed. And it sometimes becomes challenged because they're saying we are giving back, but you want us to pay a fee to give back. But you're not just basically giving back. That raffle ticket must be qualified by you purchasing some item or providing some service to be qualified to enter the raffle. So it's given back but to your consumers, yes, but they have to do an activity to get a chance to win. The fee structure is basically based on the value of the raffle. Okay. There's a 5% tax on the value of the prize, not based on the amount of tickets sold. So 5%, let's say the value of the prize is $1,000, 5% of that is minimal. And you might sell 2,000 tickets at $2 each. During Christmas time, you find somebody come around with a list to raffle a turkey, a case of beer, a wine. And the number is based on the Bolido number because it's from 00 to 99. But not to bring any kind of financial burden on these small persons, we say anything under the value of $500 will be given a free license. But it must have to register.
The Lotteries Committee is making it clear that registration isn't optional. Even raffles for schools, churches, or medical fundraisers qualify for free licenses, but they still must be registered. And here's a warning. If you're running an unregistered raffle, you could face fines of up to $10,000 for a first offense. Double that if you do it again. Consumers are also being urged to check that any raffle they enter is legal.
Raffles are, like I said, from the small persons. Anybody doing raffle below $500 gets a free license. You also have the schools that has bazaars, NGOs that does promotion to support whatever they are, service they offered, and they are also given a free license. It is by law, that is mandated by law, that NGOs, schools for bazaars and so forth are issued a license but free of charge. Churches, medical expenses, they are given
free
of charge.
Free of charge, but you just have to register.
You just have to register. And that is stated right there in the Lotteries Control Act, section 19.2. You go there, you find what you talk about. They give authority to children under 16 years to sell tickets. If you look at the regular process of lotteries, they talk about nobody enters here under the age of 18. So you as a consumer should maybe ask an individual, is this raffle legal? Did you register with the Lotteries Committee? So then it's you making the decision to purchase by not asking pertinent questions. So then you cannot come to the Lotteries Committee for protection when that raffle was not registered. In terms of fine, I think the first offense is something like $10,000. And if you have a second offense, it doubles.
So you could end up losing way more than what you're raffling.
Exactly.
Up next, Iguana Street gets a facelift, but one resident pays the price.
Shop smart for your Samsung devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize, knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
My great-grandfather, he owned this island. He teach most of the people around the village to fish. And my grandfather took over, he did the same thing, he trained all of us. My great-grandfather, to my grandfather, to my father, to my uncle. I was fisherman. It's fun doing it, it's fun making a living. I was going to school with my line in my pocket. Honestly, never do what you don't enjoy. There's a lot of fish, but the problem is we need patrols, a lot of patrols, you know, because I think there's more fish going to Honduras than what's going this way. Because you could go out any given day out there, you find the people right in the reserve now. Went back 10 boats and up to 18 boats used to come. You know, we tell them leave, they tell them cut your throat. So we used to just let them be.
But a thriving blue economy cannot exist without effective monitoring and enforcement of our ocean space.
The plan is, as part of this national strategy, is for us to curb all those illegal activity. The Blue Bond project has facilitated us with a number of equipment that will assist us in that moving forward. And this has been done collaboratively, and the role has been given to both Fisheries and Coast Guard to execute so that we can collectively meet all the requirements for the Blue Bond agreement.
Well, that's why I did that a long time. You know, we need that. I want to take care of this. I grew up off of this, and I want to die doing this.
It's all about the longevity and the future generation. The whole Blue Bond concept and everything ties into that. Compliance, conservation, at the same time ensuring the livelihood of fishers.
You patrol it, you take care of it, or have it for long. Well, I think we have fish forever, believe me. Now that the rules get tighter and tighter, we have more and more.
You see, the thing with me is that I just like my freedom, and when it comes to things like that, I just don't like feel tied down.
You think I don't know, but like my girl is saying, every part of the cover.
Well, I could say, I just do the runs. But one thing I could tell you, you can't deny one good connection.
Why get tied down? With Smart Supercharge prepaid plans, you get all the postpaid perks you love, but with no contracts. Just pay up front for your talk, text, and data package and enjoy total freedom for up to 30 days and starting as low as $35. That's right, no commitments for less than $1.25 per day. Just simple, flexible plans that keep you connected your way. Because with Smart, you call the shots. Dial 7526 or star 100#. Use the Smart app or visit a Smart prepaid agent to supercharge your connectivity today. Smart, bringing people together.
Unwrap the joy of crystal clear picture and sound from Aiwa, the brand that offers you affordability and exceptional quality. Aiwa has a wide range of exceptional products to choose from, such as TVs, speakers, headphones, home appliances, and much more at affordable prices that won't break the bank. Enhance your audio-visual entertainment experience with Iowa. And for your convenience, parts are readily available in country for hassle-free maintenance. You can find Iowa products at your local electronics store countrywide. Choose Iowa, the best in home entertainment and household appliances.
It's celebration time! Greater Belize Media is turning 34 years strong. That's 34 years of bringing you the news you trust, the shows you love, and the stories that bring us together. So you know what that means. It's time for...
Give me five, give me five, give me five!
The countdown begins on December 1st, ending with a bang on December 5th. Tune in nightly at 7:30 for your chance to win amazing prizes. Fill out your coupons and return them for just 25 cents each. Now even easier with DigiWallet and eCash. So join the fun, feel the energy, and remember,
you do not say hello, you do not say you do not say hola, you do not say where to go on. It's only Gimme 5 that allows you to
Give me five, give me five, give me five!
For years, Iguana Street in Belize City has been in rough shape. But recently, the City Council stepped in, bringing engineers and builders to give the road a much-needed facelift. Sounds great, right? Well, not for everyone. Allison Jenkins, a longtime resident, is facing an unexpected nightmare. His wooden house collapsed on Friday. He says the heavy equipment used to compact the road shook his home right off its stilts. Here's where it gets interesting. No one's really to blame. It's one of those cases where progress comes with problems.
They start about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and from the time they start, it was the BWS, the water place come dig up, grade and thing, and from then the house started to shake. But I didn't take it as no big deal. I figure it's just, then they do their work and thing. And last week, Friday, my son called me and tell me that the house finally dropped down. When I come home, this is the condition of the house, you know. So I talked to my minister and I could big up the man, because the man jumped on it right away. He got a Rosado, order some materials and things, still in a Rosado, because we don't got nowhere to put it. But I don't sign for it and everything, so that's in the bank. I tried to talk to the mayor yesterday, but they tell me that the mayor busy. I filled out my application and said I'm coming back the evening. They didn't, and that was it, you know.
What is the inconvenience that you're experiencing now that your house has fallen down?
Well, there's a lot of things you can't move. If you see in the bathroom, the bathtub sinking, and mostly we live in a fair right now, because we don't know if by the time it's done, if the whole house won. The house in the order right now, but we don't know how long it can hold up this way. So that's the only fear we got right now.
So walk me through the extent of the damages that you guys have had to deal with as a result of the house falling down.
Well, a lot of the estimates we never get to say. One of the constructors that I get who want to help us, he said the house needs to move and put up one new house. So that's the condition what we try to deal with right now.
But this house seems to have been here for quite some time though. How long has it been standing here on Iguana Street?
Man, if you remember Gwen Lizaraga, I was about 10 or 12 when we get the message that we're going to get one house where Gwen Lizaraga to build in this area. And I would say about 63. 63 we move in and there till then. And that's all about the time. So I do know that the house got some age, but at least that I figure that the city council who in charge of the street work, WASA, should at least put something to help compensate for the damage we're done.
Before we leave you, here's tonight's viewer's voice. On our first story, gun violence claims another young life in Lake Eye. Art Martinez commented, "The shootings and murders only quiet down for a while. Now it started all over again. This country needs stricter laws and stiffer penalties." On the topic, Customs checkpoint raises constitutional questions. Moses Self shared. It's an illegal practice in Belize for police officers to simply just stop you and search you without any reasonable suspicion. And when you tell them this, they begin to act boisterous. It's a good thing this happened to a lawyer, or it would not have been a public discussion. And finally, on lotteries, committee cracks down on unregistered raffles. Amerna Hopon shared, "This is crazy. I see some single mothers who raffle so they can put bread on the table because they can't find jobs, especially with small kids. We all need to be considerate with people. They making their little money and not begging people for money." Thank you for engaging with us online. Your voices shape the national conversation. Keep those comments coming, and we'll continue to feature them right here. And that's the news. Tonight's broadcast is available at greaterbelize.com, on our Facebook, and on YouTube. I'm Sabrina Daly. Thanks for joining us, and from all of us here at News 5, good night.